Good afternoon, students, and welcome to today's session about the business analytics, in which we will start with the lecture number 32, that is Unit 6, overview of recent trends. So, recent trends in business analytics, there are different types of trends, how it is working in new areas in analytics. We will see verticalization, comprehensive models, and transformation. So, these are the outlines of recent trends. Verticalization, comprehensive models, and transformation for insights. Analytics are the part of larger system. How analytics play important role in larger systems like data mining systems. Analytics in new areas, how business analytics is playing in different new areas. Integration of analytics with action and measurement, how we can integrating analytics with the actions and the measurement. So we will see first is verticalization. In order to reduce discovery cycle time, so we are reducing the discovery cycle time, facilitate the definitions and achievement of business goal. So we are improving the achievements. What are the achievements in business goals? How we can improve it by using the by reducing the discovery cycle time, and deploy analysis. We will implement analysis on that for discussing the result, which give the wider audience development of analytical solutions. So we are providing one type of analytical solutions which provide the verticalization in this software. The first step in the verticalization was the incorporating of task specific knowledge. So first step for verticalization is important, that we have to give the task specific knowledge. We have to provide the task, what are the tasks and how it is giving the knowledge, that is important. In the process of incorporating industry specific knowledge, so we are providing industry specific knowledge for the verticalization. Companies are also able to optimize performance. So companies are using, and it is optimizing the performance on their applications in the industry specific as well as specific verticals. The use of industry specific knowledge is not limited to the data mining components. So industry specific knowledge is not always limited to the data mining component, data mining technologies, and not for the data analysis of the analytical application, but it also affects how it is extracted information. So how we are extracting the information from the database and how we are representing that information using the business analytics, and which can be assessed easily in verticalization. The analytical applications companies are not now working on technologies, so they are working on different type of technologies which is automatically detect the type of wireless device, what type of wireless device like Bluetooth device, how we are communicating, and how network is flowing. That is important in applications for the verticalization. And it also forms factors. They are forming the different types of factors which automatically tailor the analysis, how tailoring analysis results on in the capability of particular device. Second is comprehensive models and transformation for insights. So how comprehensive models are working, what are the how transformation can be done in the business analytics, with the need to let business users analyze data. So business users are analyzing the data, what type of data is there, whether it is real time data or monetary time data. Provide with the goal of reducing the time. So it providing the reducing time by using the data mining techniques and the experts. Data mining is also plays important role in business analytics, and data mining is a part of business, and that is predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics is also playing the important role for making the decision models, and are more commonly used than opaque models. So it is more comprehensible models are more easily used in data mining, and it is commonly used than opaque models. Business users do not want to deal with advanced statistical concepts. So there are business users who do not want to deal with advanced statistical models. There are different type of statistical models or statistical concepts like mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance. So they are not dealing with that analysis in business models, in comprehensive models. They want straightforward visualization and task relevant outputs. So business user wants straightforward, what are the straightforward visualization, how visualization is done in 1D graph or 2D graph or in histograms or bar graphs. They want the straightforward visualizations, and importantly it is task relevant output. So task relevant output should be obtained in business user, that is in compressive model. So this is the most important part of compressive model and transformation. For example, evidence for higher salaries increases the age. If age increases, then we require a higher salary for evidence. Salary also increases with the experience until the last age market bracket where it drops off. Evidence for a higher salary increases with the years of education. How we have passed the number of year of education, then salary also increases with the number of hour works. How many hours we have worked in the company or the colleges with the certain market marital status and occupations, what type of occupations we are dealing with and how our marital status is there, that also plays important role in compressive models in business analytics. Note also that the visualization shows only a few attributes. So in visualization there are few attributes which play an important role where determining the mining algorithms, how we can mine the algorithm. There are different type of algorithms in data mining, association, rule mining, classification. So these are the techniques which will be play in compressive models, most important one, and it also increases the business users, which creates critical attributes for the large data sets. Next is analytics are the part of the larger system. So first is data collection. You cannot analyze what do you want, do not collect data. If we not collect, we have to first collect the data and then we have to analyze that data using the different data mining technique for the business products. So we will first collect the data regarding the business products and then we will analyze that data. That is important. So data play important role in business analytics. For example, e-commerce system can collect attributes. So e-commerce website will collect different types of attributes which ranging from user local time screen resolution and network bandwidth. So time screen resolution and network bandwidth play important role in e-commerce system. That is two most important attributes in that data set. Second step is generalization or storage of unique identifiers. What type of identifiers we are using and how we are generating that identifiers for the larger system in business analytics. In order to help merge information from several records, so we are merging the different type of information, different type of records and remove the duplicate records. Suppose there are two records with same value, then we are removing that duplicate records from the system and we are generating new records with the unique identifier key. We are applying generate the new key. We are providing the primary key to that data and that data is stored on the data set or the data warehouse where with the data as well as the store item. For example, all clickstream records in the same session should store the session ID. So in there is a screen recorder and with same session we are storing that data with session ID. That is you can later be joined to the session record. What type of record is there and how we are using that in another table. How we are using session ID plays the unique identifier role in larger system. So this is example of generating unique identifiers. Third is integration with multiple data source. So how we are integrating the multiple data source like data warehouse, data tables, Excel sheets. How we are integrating that data in one system. Analysis more effective when data is available. If more quantity or large amount of data is available from multiple data source and it is storing in one data warehouse, so analysis play important role and it is effective for that. So it is important in multiple storage. For example, in customer analytics, so in customer relationship management, data is important to merge the data from multiple points and such as web, call centers, physical stores, wireless or campaigns. So we are collecting data from different storage and integrating into a single storage or the data structure. That is the important part how it is playing in larger system in business analytics. Behavior data can be more powerful when overlaid with demographics or this data from the other sources. So there are two types of data, ordinary data and behavior data. So behavior data is playing important role in overloading and demographics. it is also economical data and other sources. Other sources are also important for the larger system in business analytics. Fourth is hardware sizing. What type of hardware size can be done for the business analytics in larger systems? Analysis requirements significant hardware. What type of significant hardware is there and how it is dealing with the large amount of data? What type of data is there and how it is playing the important role in hardware sizing? Sizing is important for the hardware in the larger systems. Companies have traditionally understand the need of in IT infrastructure. What are the how in IT infrastructure there and how companies are traditionally important, playing important role for the business analytics, and how powerful hardware is required for the analysis which is feasible in timely manner. So it is important what type of size hardware is required for the larger system and how business and data play important role in the software in business analytics in larger systems. Next is analytics in new areas. How business analytics play important role in new areas. Overall, over the past 3 years, there are 3 years data analysis of customer data has attracted the most attention and has provided successful in reducing customer attribution, improving customer profitability. What type of customer profitability there? How it can be increase the e-commerce value and also increases the responsibility. What type of responsibility there in direct emailing or emailing the market campaigns. These have paved the way of new application. What type of new application is playing in business analytics and how it is emerging in that areas. These new areas are, there are 3 types of application which are particularly using, that is supply chain visibility. What are the supply chain and how it is improving in business analytics. Price optimization, how we can optimize the price using the different statistical forecasting models or forecasting models, and also and the workforce analysis, how workforce analysis or work process analysis can be used. So these are the 3 different new areas where business analytics play important role. Organizations have automated significant portion of their supply chain. So organizations are using the automation signating functions, how it can be playing supply in the supply chain. What are the supply chains and organization is important playing the role in business analytics. In the process, they have enabled the collection of significant data without inventory, the performance of suppliers, logistics, etc. New applications are now able to analyze the data to provide the insight about the performance of suppliers, partners, what are marital status, expenditures, accuracy of sales forecast, how sales forecasting can be accurate to better control the material inventory, how we can control the material inventory, accuracy of production plans, what type of production plans are there and how we can accurate the plans for the other delivery products in business analytics. The wide application of CRM stands for customer relationship management, how it is playing the important role in business analytics, how customer is integrated with the relationship of the model. Supply chain management software which allow enterprises to fully interface and integrate their demand, what type of demand is there, and supply chains also plays important role in business analytics in new areas. Based on this integration, enterprises are now able to capture up to the minute data, what are the data is there and how we can capturing in enterprise about the demand of particular product as well as the data of similar granularity, what type of granularity is there about the corresponding data supply, how data supply is there, and it is how it is playing the important role in new type of areas. By analyzing these 2 data streams, there are 2 data streams are used for the corporation able to optimize the price, what type of price is there for particular product, and allows several dimensions, how different dimensions are there and what is type of demand is used available in that supply in the business analytics in new areas. Once the corporation have been able to analyze the data about their customers and their suppliers, it is only natural by them to begin analyzing the data. They analyze the data about their employees. A new generation of analytic applications like enterprise to identify workflow. What are the workflow trends like attrition rates and performance tasks? What type of tasks will be performed? Compensation and benefit analysis. How much benefit analysis can be done in business analytics. Companies whose cost of revenue model is dependency on hourly models. So it is based on the hourly models like contact centers or systems integrations are able to use this new generation of employee centered analytics order to minimize the number of employees. They are minimizing the number of employees and not able to bill. Integration of analytics with action and measurement. Achieving these results requires non-trivial transformation from the base statistical models. Integration with other existing systems. So we are integrating the existing system with the new system by providing the action and measurement. These type of integration between operation and analytics system have been major role. So they are playing important role or initiative in the last 5 years, including the entire product whose value proposition is optimization and the collect, analyze, act, measure cycle. So this is about today's lecture. Thank you student. Stay tuned for further lecture series. In next lecture we will see about the recent trends in business analytics where data storalism and data journalism, virtual data recovery, etc.